That's what you were working on. Wow. Oh, there she is. There she is. You don't want to be down there, do you? You want to be next to me. I have to show you how cute she looks in this outfit because it's insane. And there is actually a little matching hat. But can you see? It's a strawberry outfit. She's a tiny strawberry. Ooh, like you're flirting with the camera. Are you looking at the camera? What's that? Marnie has been with us for just over a whole week now. I can hardly believe it's been that long. It's gone by in a flash, but at the same time, it feels like she's always been here. It's the weirdest thing. And I remember feeling the same way with my third baby. It's just like he kind of slotted into life with the family so well that it felt like he'd always been a part of it. I wanted to film a video just to mark her first week with us because it's quite a emotional week, obviously, and you're sort of up and down and all over the place trying to adjust to life with a newborn again. It's a big week for you as well, isn't it? Your first week with the family. And we're a pretty noisy family, so that's got to take quite a bit of adjustment. So I thought I'd talk to you a little bit about how Marnie is getting on first and how she's been in her first week, and then tell you how I'm doing and how I'm getting on. Are you working on a poop? We may have to film this one quick. I think she might be working on something. So Marnie is an absolute superstar. If you haven't seen my labour and delivery vlog, I will link it for you up here in the corner so you can go and watch that afterwards. But she arrived on the 22nd, Thursday the 22nd of June at 8:36 in the morning, weighing 7 pounds and 8.5 ounces. Her weight dropped down to about 6 pounds 15 and she's just been weighed again today. That's what you were working on. Wow. You filled your strawberry shorts. Oh, it's okay. Everybody poops. Nothing to be ashamed of. I just popped her down next to me because she was getting really hot and flustered, so she's right next to me, continuing to fill her nappy. So I'll just quickly update you on how she's getting on. So she's had all her checks now. She's had her hearing test, which went really well. She's had her heel prick test, which is always really horrible, but actually I fed her whilst they were doing it and she barely flinched, so that was a relief. And she's obviously been weighed a few times, and she's had all the newborn checks that they do, and everything went really well. Her weight dropped down to from 7 pounds 8.5 ounces to 6 pounds and 15 ounces a couple of days after she was born, and now it's gone back up to just above her birth weight at 7 pounds 11 ounces. So she's coming on really well, and I'm breastfeeding her exclusively, and so it's always a relief to know that they are getting enough and that they're growing and that everything is as it should be and your supply is okay. So yes, that's always a weight off your mind when you're breastfeeding. Breastfeeding's going really well. She latched on really well straight away when she was first born, and she has been feeding like a little pro ever since. She's pretty hungry. She seems to want to feed a lot, but I'm just going with it at the moment and feeding her as and when she needs it. She seems to feed quite a lot in the day, and then in the night, which is amazing. So far, so good. She has a feed before I go to sleep. Oh, she's sucking on her hand. She has a feed when I go to bed at about 11, and then at the moment she's sleeping through until 3:30, and then waking for a feed then. I feed her quickly, put her back in the bedside crib. Side note, that is money so well spent because I don't have to get out of bed to get her and put her back, which is amazing. And then she's sleeping till about 6:30, which is the time we would be getting up with the other kids anyway. So far, her sleeping pattern is really, really good and working really well for me. I just hope it lasts, which it probably won't, but for now, it's really good. She's just really chilled out and calm, like my third baby was. He was really exactly the same. From day one, he was quite calm and content to just be passed around from brother to sister to mummy to daddy, nanny, anyone who came. He was quite chilled with it, and she's exactly the same. She likes to just sit or lie in her sleepy head and watch everybody around her. Just, she's quite happy and content all the time, which is just amazing because it makes life so much easier when you're a busy family of 6. Every time I say that, a family of 6, it just sounds so crazy, but we're a family of 6, and it's all just going really, really well at the moment. So in terms of how I'm doing, 1 week postpartum, I'm feeling really, really great. I had a couple of days straight after the birth where I was literally, the adrenaline was up here, and I was feeling incredible and superhuman and like I could do anything. And then at day 3, I just nosedived and felt horrendous, and the adrenaline just wore off. It seemed like that. It was such a contrast. I went from feeling amazing in the morning, and we had visitors, and I was on top of the world, and then I sat down to feed her, and all of a sudden my energy levels just fell off a cliff. It's day 3 and it started off fine. I felt fine all morning, but I think the adrenaline has well and truly worn off, and from about lunchtime I just felt really quite rubbish, quite just completely normal. It's nothing like that I wasn't really expecting, but I think it's really easy to think that you're fine a couple of days after and go and do things that you would normally do around the house and things, and then you just crash and oh my god, yes, I look really, you just have nothing left. I got really, really tired, achy from head to toe. My boobs are just off the scale, but I got quite shaky and shivery, and just didn't feel very well at all. So Dan has been amazing and cooked me a roast dinner, which was one of the nicest meals I think I've ever had. Appreciated it so much, it was so nice. And I've just literally come to bed all afternoon with the little lady and dozed and just rested. I'd like to say I feel a bit better for it, but I don't really at the moment. But I'm hoping tomorrow I do. I don't feel weepy or emotional or anything like that. It is simply my body feels a bit broken. Hang on. So that's how I'm currently feeling at the end of day 3. Fingers crossed. I've been surviving on very little sleep as well, which obviously doesn't help, so I'm hoping that combination of Dan's magic roast dinner and a really good night's sleep, and I'll feel much better tomorrow. It just reminded me how important it is to listen to your body a couple of days after having a baby, because you might feel like you've got all the energy in the world, but don't be fooled by that, because all of a sudden it can just hit you like a truck and you just feel completely exhausted. So after that, for a few days, I took it really easy. We would sort of drive down to the seafront and have a stroll along there for 10 minutes, but nothing more than that. And then the rest of the time, we've just been kind of chilling out at home and enjoying having Daddy with us. And he's been going to pick up the kids from school for me, so it's nice not to have to do the school run. And then when they get home, we're just enjoying spending time, all of us together, with no stress and nowhere to go and nowhere to be. Hello, baby. Hello. The kids are absolutely over the moon and besotted with her, to the point where I think we're going to have to start some sort of queuing system for cuddles, because they just can't get enough of cuddling her and giving her kisses and talking to her. And it's just so lovely to see. They absolutely love her. My daughter is so over the moon to have a sister. I'm so thrilled for her. And my littlest, even though he was adamant he wanted a brother and we were going to call it Bob, he's come to terms with the fact, he said, she's very cute and I love her anyway, even though she's not a boy, but can I still call her Bob? So he's accepted the fact that he's got a baby sister rather than a baby brother, and he loves her to bits. That's about it, really. That's about all we've got to update you on. It's been an amazing week. I've loved every single second of getting to know her and spending time with her, and us all spending time as a family. It's just been the most amazing week, and I feel like we're well and truly in our little newborn baby bubble, which is just the most amazing place to be. You're a lovely girl, aren't you? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed hearing how little Marnie's been getting on in her first week of life and how I'm doing. I'm planning to do a few of these. I probably won't do them weekly, but as and when I've got something to update you on, I will definitely do another update. I'm hoping to do quite a few, aren't I? You've got to remember all these precious newborn days because you grow up so fast. So thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one, won't we? You're gonna say bye, little lady? Should we go and change your nappy? Are you doing more? Say, oh mummy, I'm sitting on a poo. Oh, you're so cute. You can't possibly want more food. You can't possibly. You've just had a boob. No way, Jose. You're telling fibs. You're telling fibs. No more boob for you. Oh, go on then, only because you're so cute.